Thank you for buying a Brother sewing machine. This DVD is designed to give you an overview of the machine operation in line with the operation manual. Please note that some descriptions may not apply to the specifications of your model. Now let's get the machine ready for use. Insert the foot controller plug into its jack on the rear side of the sewing machine. Connect the power cord plug into the jack on the right side. Insert the power supply plug into a wall outlet. Turn the main switch on, the sewing lamp comes on. Now let's take a look at how to set the bobbin winder and the lower thread. Only use the bobbin that has been designed for this sewing machine. Use of bobbins from other models may cause injury or damage to the machine. Pull out the spool pin fully and insert the spool of thread for the bobbin onto the spool pin. Pass the thread from the front to the back around the pre-tension disc that is found on the upper left side of the machine. Pass the end of the thread through the hole on the bobbin from the inside of the bobbin and pull through. Put the bobbin onto the bobbin winder shaft and slide the shaft to the right. Turn the bobbin and align the groove of the bobbin with the spring on the bobbin winder shaft. While gently holding the thread from the bobbin, press the foot controller down lightly. Wind the thread around the bobbin a few times and then stop the machine. Trim the excess thread above the bobbin with a pair of scissors. Make sure you cut the excess thread completely before winding the bobbin. For models equipped with a fast bobbin winding system, wrap the lower thread that is hooked on the pre-tension disc clockwise around the bobbin 5 or 6 times. Pull the thread to the right and pass it through the slit in the bobbin winder seat and cut the thread. Wind the thread again by pressing the foot controller down fully. When the bobbin is full, the bobbin starts to turn slowly. Take your foot off the foot controller to stop the machine. Cut the thread with a pair of scissors. Slide the bobbin winder shaft to the left and remove the bobbin. For models equipped with the Start-Stop button, turn the main power switch on and slide the sewing speed controller to the right. Press the Start-Stop button once and the bobbin winder will start. When the bobbin is full, the bobbin starts to turn slowly. Stop the machine with the Start-Stop button and cut the thread with a pair of scissors. Slide the bobbin winder shaft back to the left, remove the bobbin from the shaft, and slide back the speed controller. First, turn the main power switch off before setting the lower thread. Raise the needle by turning the hand wheel towards you and raise the presser foot lever. The position is correct when the mark on the hand wheel points directly up. For models equipped with the needle position button, raise the needle by pressing the needle position button. Raise the presser foot and turn the main power switch off. Slide the button on the right of the bobbin cover and open the cover. Put the bobbin in so that the thread comes out from the left side. Hold the end of the thread, Push the bobbin down lightly and then pass the thread through the slit. Make sure that the thread is correctly inserted through the tension adjusting spring of the bobbin case. If it is not inserted, reinsert the thread. For models equipped with a quick-set bobbin, set the bobbin in the same way. Pass the thread through the slit with your left hand and pull the thread towards you to cut excess thread. Replace the bobbin cover. Now you have completed the setting of the lower thread. Now let's take a look at how to upper thread your machine. Ensure that the main power switch is off and the presser foot level is raised. Raise the needle by turning the hand wheel towards you. For models equipped with the needle position button, raise the presser foot lever while the main power switch is turned on. Raise the needle by pressing the needle position button once or twice, and then turn the main power switch off. Pull up the spool pin fully and insert the spool of thread for the upper thread so that the end of the thread comes out towards you. Hold the thread from the spool of thread. Pass the thread through the thread guide with your left hand and feed the thread following the arrows. Guide the thread through the thread take-up lever from right to left. To pass the thread through the needle bar thread guide, it is recommended to hold the thread with your left hand and pass the thread with your right hand. Lower the presser foot and thread the needle. For models equipped with the needle threader, thread the machine to the needle bar thread guide and lower the presser foot. With the needle threader lever lowered slightly, hook the thread onto the guide. Fully lower the needle threader lever and the hook passes through the eye of the needle. Thread the hook. While lightly holding the thread, release the needle threader lever. The hook will pull the thread through the needle. Pull the end of the thread through the needle. While gently holding the end of the thread, raise the presser foot and slowly turn the hand wheel towards you once to raise the needle. Pull up the upper thread and the lower thread will come out. Pull out the thread with your fingers. Put the upper thread and the lower thread under the presser foot and pull out about 5 centimeters of thread towards the back of the machine. For models equipped with a quick-set bobbin, you can begin sewing without pulling up the lower thread. After threading the needle, raise the presser foot and pass the end of the thread under the presser foot. Pull out about 5 centimeters of thread towards the back of the machine. The machine is ready for sewing. Now, let's start sewing. Turn the main power switch on and press the stitch selection keys under the liquid crystal display. Press the plus or minus keys to select the stitch number you want to sew. Pressing the keys on the right changes the digits on the right. And pressing the keys on the left changes the digits on the left. The presser foot to be used is indicated by the letter to the right of the stitch number. In this case, use the J presser foot. For models equipped with the needle position button, raise the needle by pressing the needle position button once or twice. Raise the presser foot to set the fabric. While holding the fabric with your left hand, turn the hand wheel towards you to lower the needle into the fabric and lower the presser foot lever. When you sew the fabric, adjust the speed with the foot controller. To finish sewing, release your foot from the foot controller to stop the machine, and then raise the needle by turning the hand wheel towards you. For models equipped with the Start-Stop button, adjust the speed with the speed controller and press the Start-Stop button once to start sewing. When you finish sewing, stop the machine by pressing the Start-Stop button. Raise the needle with the needle position button. Raise the presser foot, pull out the fabric, and then cut the threads with the thread cutter that is found on the left side of the machine. Let's try reverse sewing. To sew the fabric in reverse, lower the needle into the starting point of stitching and lower the presser foot. Start the machine slowly and sew a few stitches. Push the reverse sewing switch in and hold it while sewing. When you return to the starting point of the stitching, release the reverse sewing switch to sew forward. To finish sewing, you can sew the fabric in reverse while pushing in the reverse sewing switch. For models equipped with the Start-Stop button, press the Start-Stop button and sew about 3 to 5 stitches. Press reverse reinforcement switch until you return to the starting point of stitching. Release the reverse reinforcement switch and press the Start-Stop button to sew the fabric. To finish sewing, you can sew the fabric in reverse while pressing the reverse reinforcement switch. Let's adjust the length and width of the stitch. To adjust the stitch length, press the plus or minus on the stitch length adjustment key. To adjust the stitch width, press the plus or minus on the stitch width adjustment key. Now, let's check the tension of the thread. When loops appear on the surface of the fabric, reduce the tension by turning the upper tension control dial to a lower number. When loops appear on the back of the fabric, increase the tension by turning the upper tension control dial to a higher number. The tension of the thread depends on the type of fabric or thread. Try sewing with a piece of the fabric you are going to use and adjust the tension of the thread. Let's try overcasting stitch. Use the J presser foot or the G presser foot for overcasting stitches. The type of the presser foot depends on the stitch you select. To change the presser foot, turn the hand wheel towards you, raise the needle, and turn the main power switch off. For For models equipped with the needle position button, raise the needle with the needle position button and then turn the main power switch off. Remove the presser foot by raising the presser foot lever and pressing the presser foot button. Align the G presser foot pin with the slit of the presser foot holder. Lower the presser foot lever to change the foot. Turn the main power switch on and select the stitch number with the stitch selection keys. Align the edge of the fabric with the guide of the presser foot and lower the presser foot. Sew the end of the fabric along the guide of the presser foot. Let's try blind hem stitching. For blind hem stitching, use the R presser foot. Fold the fabric along the desired edge of the hem and then baste it about 5 millimeters from the edge of the fabric. Turn the main power switch on and select a stitch number with the stitch selection keys. Fold back the fabric along the basting and then position the fabric with the right side down. Position the fabric with the edge of the folded hem against the guide of the presser foot. Turn the hand wheel slowly towards you and check that the needle slightly catches the fold of the hem. Sew with the fold of the hem against the presser foot guide. Let's sew a buttonhole. To sew the buttonhole, change the foot to the buttonhole foot. First, use tailor's chalk to mark the position and length of the buttonhole on the fabric. With the button put on the guide plate, attach the buttonhole foot. Turn the main power switch on and select a pattern with the stitch selection keys. Pass the upper thread into the hole of the presser foot. Align the red mark on the presser foot with the front side of the marking on the fabric and lower the presser foot lever. Pull down the buttonhole lever as far as possible and position the lever behind the bracket on the buttonhole foot. Gently hold the upper thread with your left hand and start the machine. Then buttonhole sewing starts. Let's take a look at how to change the needle and clean the machine. To change the needle, raise the needle by turning the hand wheel. And turn the main power switch off. For models equipped with the needle position button, raise the needle by pressing the needle position button and turn the main power switch off. Lower the presser foot lever. Hold the needle with your left hand and turn the screwdriver with your right hand to loosen the needle clamp screw and remove the needle. With the flat side of the new needle towards the back of the machine, put the needle in until it touches the needle stopper. While holding the needle with your left hand, use the screwdriver with your right hand to tighten the clamp screw. Make sure you switch the machine off before you clean it. With the presser foot, the needle, and the presser foot holder removed, grasp both sides of the needle plate cover and then slide it towards you to remove the bobbin case. Remove the bobbin case. Use the accessory cleaning brush or a vacuum cleaner to remove any dust from the shuttle race and its surrounding area. To install the bobbin case back again, put the bobbin case in so that the projection on the bobbin case lines up with the spring. Remember how the bobbin case was positioned. For models that have a tab in this area, remove the screw and the needle plate in the back to pull out the bobbin case. Remove the bobbin case. Use the accessory cleaning brush or a vacuum cleaner to remove any dust from the shuttle race and its surrounding area. To install the bobbin case back again, put the bobbin case in so that the projection on the bobbin case lines up with the spring. Remember how the bobbin case was positioned. Replace the needle plate cover in the back and check that the notch of the shuttle and the tab of the needle plate cover are aligned. We hope you enjoy sewing with your Brother sewing machine.
Wilson.